Hey there! Today, I want to dive into a topic that might surprise you. Christmas, an event many of us hold dear, has some surprising roots that we need to explore, especially from a biblical lens. First off, let's address the elephant in the room. The Bible doesn't explicitly reference the celebration of Christmas. That's right, there's no mention of December 25th, no nativity scenes, and certainly no Christmas trees. So, where did all these traditions come from? Some scholars point to Jeremiah February 4th 10, where it says, "Do not learn the ways of the nations, or be terrified by signs in the heavens, although the nations are terrified by them. For the practices of the peoples are worthless. They cut a tree out of the forest, and a craftsman shapes it with his chisel. They adorn it with silver and gold. They fasten it with hammer and nails so it will not totter." Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Many interpret this as a warning against adopting pagan customs. Now, let's talk about the golden head mentioned in the book of Daniel. Interpreted as a representation of the Babylonian Empire, some critics link this to the commercialism we see in modern Christmas celebrations. Think about it. How often do we get caught up in buying gifts, decorating, and the secular aspects of the holiday? It's easy to lose sight of the spiritual meaning behind it all. And then, there's the historical angle. Early Christians didn't celebrate Christmas. Easter was the main event. The shift to December 25th came later, possibly to coincide with Roman pagan festivals like Saturnalia, which celebrated the winter solstice. These festivals were marked by feasting, gift-giving, and decorating with evergreens, a far cry from the humble birth of Jesus in a manger.
What if I told you that many of our beloved Christmas traditions started with ancient pagans? Let's dive in. Mistletoe, once used by ancient Druids, symbolized fertility and protection during winter solstice ceremonies. Norse mythology gave us the tradition of kissing beneath it. Wreaths? They were originally pagan symbols of the cyclical nature of life and seasons, representing eternity and the wheel of the year. We light candles and bonfires to symbolize the triumph of light over darkness, just like in pagan solstice festivals. It's all about welcoming the sun's return. The Yule log, burned in honor of the Norse god Thor, was believed to bring good fortune. Its embers symbolized protection and renewal. And Santa Claus? His jolly persona evolved from St. Nicholas and Norse god Odin, blending pagan folklore with modern adaptations. Even the 12 days of Christmas trace back to Germanic and Norse Yule observances celebrating the solstice and the new year. So next time you deck the halls, remember, our modern Christmas is a tapestry woven from ancient traditions. Isn't that magical?
Ancient Rome celebrated Saturnalia, a festival honoring Saturn, the god of agriculture. Saturnalia lasted for several days, starting on December 17th. It was a time for feasting, gift-giving and gambling. Romans decorated their homes with greenery and lights. Social norms were relaxed and slaves enjoyed temporary freedom. Another important Roman holiday was Dies Natalis Solis Invicti, the birthday of the unconquered sun. This festival, held on December 25th, celebrated the winter solstice. The solstice marks the shortest day of the year and the return of longer days. It symbolized the triumph of light over darkness. These Roman festivals shared similarities with later Christmas celebrations. The timing, the feasting, the gift-giving and the symbolism of light all resonated with early Christians. Early Christians did not initially celebrate Jesus' birth. The exact date of it, as Christianity spread, however, it adapted to existing cultural practices. In the 4th century AD, the Roman Emperor Constantine converted to Christianity. He made Christianity the official religion of the Roman Empire. Church leaders chose December 25th as the date to celebrate Christmas. This date coincided with the popular Roman festivals of Saturnalia and Dies Natalis Solis Invicti. By associating Christmas with these existing festivals, the Church could more easily convert pagans to Christianity. Many Roman traditions like feasting and gift-giving were incorporated into Christmas celebrations. Christmas became a blend of pagan and Christian traditions. During the Middle Ages, Christmas evolved into a major religious and social event. The 12 days of Christmas from December 25th to January 6th became a festive season. Christmas carols, originally sung by travelling musicians, gained popularity. Nativity plays depicting the birth of Jesus were performed in churches. Gift-giving became more common, often associated with the story of the Magi bringing gifts to the baby Jesus. Medieval Christmas celebrations were not without their excesses. Feasting and drinking were often excessive. Mischief and rowdiness were common. Despite these excesses, Christmas fostered a sense of community and shared joy. The Reformation of the 16th century brought about changes in how Christmas was celebrated. Protestant reformers like Martin Luther emphasized the religious aspects of Christmas. They downplayed the importance of lavish feasts and gift-giving. In England, the Puritans, a strict Protestant group, banned Christmas celebrations altogether. They viewed the holiday as too pagan and frivolous. The English Civil War led to the cancellation of Christmas in the 1640s. After the restoration of the monarchy in 1660, Christmas celebrations were reinstated, but they never fully regained their former extravagance. The Victorian era in the 19th century witnessed a revival and transformation of Christmas. Queen Victoria and her husband Prince Albert popularized many Christmas traditions that are still cherished today. The Christmas tree, a German tradition, became a staple in Victorian homes. Christmas cards, invented in England in 1843, allowed people to send greetings to loved ones near and far. Charles Dickens's novella A Christmas Carol, published in 1843, promoted themes of generosity, compassion, and redemption. The Victorians embraced Christmas as a time for family, charity, and moral reflection. Early American settlers brought their diverse Christmas traditions to the New World. Puritans in New England continued to frown upon Christmas celebrations, while other colonies embraced the holiday with more enthusiasm. In the 19th century, Christmas gradually became a national holiday in the United States. The influx of European immigrants brought new customs and traditions. The rise of department stores and mass production fueled the commercialization of Christmas. Santa Claus, based on the Dutch figure of Sinterklaas, evolved into a jolly gift-giving icon. By the 20th century, Christmas had become a major cultural and economic force in the United States.
This is why you need to thank Coca-Cola for your favorite Christmas icon. Back in the 19th and early 20th centuries, Christmas was making a big comeback in the US, thanks to German and Irish immigrants bringing their festive customs. But it was in the 1930s that the Coca-Cola company truly transformed Christmas. Before then, Santa Claus didn't have a standard look. He was a bit of a chameleon in folklore. Enter Coca-Cola, and artist Haddon Sundblom. Sundblom created the jolly red-suited Santa we know and love today. His illustrations for Coca-Cola ads gave Santa a consistent, friendly face and personality. These ads didn't just sell soda, they cemented Santa as a beloved Christmas figure. So while Santa existed long before Coke's ads, it's thanks to Coca-Cola that we have the iconic image of Santa Claus we cherish today. Next time you see Santa, remember it's not just holiday magic, it's Coca-Cola history. Cheers to that! Are you brave enough to face the dark side of Christmas? Originating from the shadowy corners of pre-Christian Alpine traditions, Krampus is no jolly gift giver. This horned, half-goat, half-demon figure is the stark opposite of St. Nicholas. While St. Nick rewards the good, Krampus hunts the naughty. Picture this, St. Nicholas, the kind old man in red, leaving gifts for well-behaved children. Now flip that image to Krampus. Chains rattling, sack ready, stalking the misbehaved with a menacing grin. He doesn't just scare, he captures the naughty in his sack, dragging them away to who knows where. Rooted in ancient pagan winter traditions, Krampus brings a chilling balance to the holiday cheer. His eerie presence reminds us that the festive season isn't all sugar and spice. Today, Krampus festivals blend old-world eeriness with modern celebrations, keeping this dark legend alive. So as you deck the halls and trim the tree, remember, Santa checks his list twice, but Krampus only needs to check it once. Stay good, or you might just meet the sinister spirit of Christmas.